So let's talk about the difference between a K-1 visa and a marriage-based green card. Which one should you do? Which one is best for you? Choosing one depends on your specific circumstances. So let's talk about the K-1 visa. K-1 visa is the fiance visa. If you watch 90 Day Fiance, then you are a little bit familiar with the K-1 visa process in a very entertaining way. Basically, in order to be eligible to get a K-1 visa, you need to be engaged to a U.S. citizen in a bona fide relationship, and you must have met that person within the last 2 years. Those are the basic requirements for a K-1 visa. There are several parts to getting this K-1 visa and actually migrating and living in the United States. First, you need to put in a petition. After you do the petition and the petition has been approved, you then have to go through consular processing, which is another application that you're going to have to put in. You need to be prepped for the interview. And then after that, you go to the United States. Within 90 days, you need to get married. And after your marriage happens, you could then apply for your green card. It is not until you get your green card or apply for your green card and put in your work authorization documents that you're actually able to work in the United States. So the whole process can take about 2 years. And if your case is a little bit complex, it does depend on the post, the embassy that you're going to be going to. Some embassies are slower than others, but the whole process will take about 2 years, maybe longer, depending on your situation. What's important to note, though, the biggest difference between the K-1 and the marriage-based green card, and I'm about to talk to you about that in a second, is that once you get to the United States with a K-1 visa, you're still not able to do anything. Can't work. You have to get married first, and then your green card application has to be submitted with the required documents that will give you a work authorization. Now, with a marriage-based visa or a marriage-based green card, you're married to either a green card holder or a U.S. citizen. They then file for you. They put in the petition. Once that's approved, then you have to go through the consular processing where you get your application for your green card. At that point, they really determine if you're eligible for the green card. And if everything goes well, that process should take about also 1.5 to 2 years, depending on whether or not you may have issues with your application, such as maybe there is an inadmissibility and there needs to be a waiver. Or it also depends on how fast the post, the U.S. embassy that you're going to, is moving, and how fast you put in all the documents that are required. The best thing about this, and why some people may prefer to do a marriage-based green card over a